Cubana chief priest, you said Igbos, we are defeated people. How are we defeated people when we are not the ones doing amajiri on the streets? Igbo people are not the ones doing amajiri on the streets. Igbo people are not the ones that our villages have been taken over by bandits. This is Gowon's village, Kanke, in Plateau State. This is Ojuku's village, Nnewi, Anambra State. Now tell me, which one looks like the village of a defeated people? Which one? Look around you, Cubana chief priest. The average Nigerian is in church praying to God to give them visa to escape this country. The dream of the average Nigerian is to get visa to escape this country. The average Nigerian is in church right now shouting, amen, amen, I received my visa, amen. All because they want to escape this country. So now tell me, who are the defeated people? Yesterday, there was 3 explosions in Maiduguri. 3 bomb explosions in Maiduguri. Now tell me, who are the defeated people? You said Igbos, we are defeated people because we refuse to beg for scrums. We refuse to scramble for scrums. Ayaha lata otele. Ndi Igbo are excelling. Look at our region, the southeast. You will not believe that these were people that were given just 20 pounds after the war. We are doing well for ourselves. We are doing absolutely well for ourselves. Southeast region is now the most developed region in Nigeria. And also, our ancestors did not just wake up one day and decided that they want to leave Nigeria. Something caused it. What caused it? Igbo people were being massacred in the north. They were massacred in 1945, 1953, and 1966. And the last one, they said enough is enough. It was our ancestors that told Ojukwu to give them weapons to fight, or else they were going to remove him as the head. Nigeria was the one that threw the first shot. Ojukwu did not declare war. Even during the war, the Biafrans stood alone. Igbo people stood alone. We had no help. Unlike Nigeria, Nigeria had help from different foreign countries. But Biafra stood alone. They are not defeated people. We are the great Igbo people. You know what I have noticed? Once you see an Igbo person coming out to say the war cost us a lot, Igbo people are defeated people, just know that those kind of Igbo person, they are selfish.
I do not know what must have led Obi Cubana to say that the whole Igbo, a people of cerebral sagacity, a people that the world knows who have produced the best brains, who have shaped not only the country but also the world, as not having knowledge, because he wants us, to support Tinubu. Obi Cubana, I am telling you from today, the day you can campaign in any other southeastern states for that idiotic, brainless Tinubu of yours, the day you will enter Abia State, where I hail from, we shall tell you what the spirits do with the feathers of a fowl. In fact, this is very, very idiotic. You are talking about the people who produced the first black vice chancellor of the University of Ibadan, in the person of Professor Kenneth Dike, who happens to be the first professor of history in Nigeria. You are talking about the people who produced the first vice chancellor of the University of Lagos. You're talking about Eni Njoku, who also happened to be the first professor of botany in Nigeria. You're talking about the people who produced the first rector of Yaba College of Technology. You're talking about people who produced the first professor of mathematics in the person of Chike Obi. And also followed thereafter, Chike Obi, who solved, Fermat's theorem. And it was also followed almost immediately by another Igbo, a professor of differential calculus. You see, you're talking about people who produced the first professor of anatomy and physiology in the person of Edoziem, who happens to be the Obi of Asaba. How many do we have to count? And upon all of this, you have a people who lack knowledge. We are talking about people who produce the likes of Philip Emeagwali, who is described as the father of the internet. A people who have produced great minds. Are we talking about the likes of Professor Chinua Achebe, whose works are timeless? A man whom the Nobel Prize has been circumambulating around. A man who was robbed of that intellectual prize because he didn't play the boardroom politics. And you open your dirty mouth to say, Obi Cubana, that Igbo lack knowledge because you want us to follow this idiotic man you called Tinubu. You want us to vote for him. In fact, the day you will step into Abia, where I hail from, that day you will know. I've told you, it's quite clear. In fact, I do not know what must have pushed you to utter that kind of nonsense from your mouth. And anybody who is sensible, who has brain in his cerebral cavity, would not excuse you for such idiotic comment you made. Obi Cubana, in fact, you have touched the lion's tail, and you are going to pay it for it. Nobody will tell you. Very, very stupid. Look at the kind of president you have, and you want us to vote for him. Idiots. Stupid people.
Obinna Iyebu. How many times did I call you? See how you rubbished the beautiful brand you built over the years, the Cubana brand. See how you just rubbished it within a twinkle of an eye. Anybody can conclude that you just want the masses to help you rubbish that your brand by embarking on that futile mission. Look at what happened 2 days ago. And the place turned into a turmoil. And people scrambled what you say you brought to them. And you saw that, look, there was danger. And you now had to take to your heels to run away. It's a signal the people have sent to you. If I were you, I would just resign from that unproductive, counterproductive, futile mission. I'm telling you the truth. To save your image. Anyway, which image are you trying to save again? It has been you have destroyed your image. And for your information, I have challenged you to a debate. Don't forget, you must debate me since you said that Tinubu is the best thing that happened to Nigeria and that will happen to Nigeria. And I am, saying no. So let us debate. Please share this thing so that he will see it. We must debate. You said that we lack knowledge, isn't it? We must debate. Answer to this debate. If you shrink from it, it means you are not serious and you do not mean what you are saying. So accept it and let us debate.
Sheyi Tinubu, abi Tinugbo, abi Tinuosa, and Obi Kukumba, and Kukubashin priest. I want to tell una this thing. This una animal jiri movement, one of the form for Nigeria. This una animal jiri movement, one of the call Shinshi boy movement, abi city boy movement. It be like say una dey mad. Una see African tradition and culture. Animal jiri is never the way of African people. Where una for form this animal jiri movement, una go carry and go back. Una go carry and go back. Because animal jiri not be for African people. Animal jiri was formed by the Islamic people and the Christianity people. Now they talk, say, help me because of God. Help me because of Allah. Now una call use that one, they penetrate African people. Now call use that they penetrate Nigeria. When be say una go use hungry beat them. Both una papa when they call Tinugbo, abi Tinuosa, una go use hungry they beat the citizen. When they don't come, they reach the time of election. Una call they share food, they share rice, they carry una slavery food, they walk up and down for Nigeria. Now not see, they disgrace una for weary. Now not say they disgrace una for weary. I like all those village movement. Their own village movement, now na city boy movement, and they call una. I like what they do for there. That una useless one that they show up and down. Now na pikin go shop and later. You see Obi Cubana and Cubana Chief Prince, Abi Kukumba and Sheyi Tinugbo, Abi Tinuosa. Now na pikin go shop those food for future. I bet una mona not worry. Now na pikin go shop and not be African people go shop and now na pikin go shop and mona not worry.
The kind of insult Obi Cubana and Cubana chief priests are recently dishing out on an entire race, the Igbo race, is very disappointing and appalling. Just 2 months in politics, just 2 months working with Sheyi Tinubu. They are not yet working with Tinubu, they are still working with Sheyi Tinubu as city boys. They are insulting Igbos at random. All of a sudden, Obi Cubana said in Enugu State that the Igbos don't have knowledge, that his job is to orientate the Igbos, to educate the Igbos. All of a sudden, in 2 months in politics, Igbos don't have sense again. Igbos now lack knowledge, just in 2 months. So Peter Echeno lack knowledge now. Alenonyema Igbo lack knowledge now. Innocent lack knowledge now. Cosmos Madoka Koskaris lack knowledge now. Aki and Popo, all the successful Igbo people in different professions, they lack knowledge now. Chimamanda Adichie, Igbos down, they lack knowledge just in 2 months of politics. Now coming to Cubana chief priest in Imo State, talk say Igbos lost in war. I don't understand where he got that from. He was not born then. There is no history book that shows that the Igbos lost the Biafran War, 1967 to 1970. There is no proof anywhere. But the reason why most of you do not know is because history has been removed from most school curriculum, so that you don't know what happened to your parents, your fathers, and your grandfathers. You will not know. How did Igbos lose? I don't understand. Cubana chief priest say Emeriri Igbo n'agha. Keke Simiri Igbo n'agha. Cubana chief priest and Obi Cubana, una still Igbo people. So what are you looking for in money that is making you betray your people like this? Ojuku go the roll for in grave right now, because what you people are saying is not what true sons of Igbo should say. You are saying it not in FCT, not in Lagos, but in Igbo land. What level of betrayal? And of course Sheyi Tinubu is laughing. Keke Simiri Igbo n'agha, 1967 to 1970. If to say they keep Ojuku alone and Awolowo, they go fit compete. Now 2 days the war go last. Ojuku, Biafra, they were alone. Nigeria army were supported by Britain, supported by Egypt, supported by Soviet Union, supported by different countries. Nigerian government against Biafra, and the war lasted for 3.5 years. Nothing happened to Biafrans. It even got to the time that they started starving Biafrans, not giving them food. It even got to the time that the Biafrans, their ammunition was finished. Biafrans produced their own war weapon. An Igbo person is someone that cannot be won in war. This is not a tribalistic video, note, but I want to educate people, because this is a wrong information flying around. How did they win Igbos in the war? Which war? Which country on earth will you enter you not see an Igbo man? Assuming that Nigeria won Igbo in Biafran war, Igbo would have been a minority tribe. Therefore, don't push Igbo to corner. But don't you push Igbo to corner. There are 3 major tribes in Nigeria: Igbo, outside Yoruba, before other small ethnicities, with respect to them. How can you say that Igbos lost in the war because you want to please Sheyi Tinubu? Because you want to please your paymasters? The biggest achievement that you've gotten in politics, Cubana chief priest, is that Sheyi Tinubu took you to see Tinubu, his father. And that when the picture went to the internet space and people were angry, your enemies, it's all about you. In all the videos I have been seeing from Cubana chief priest and Obi Cubana, I have not seen the plan of the government for Igbos. Have you seen? Tell me. In the past 3.5 years, Tinubu achieved nothing. Now people are coming to campaign with bag of rice. You campaign with bag of rice in 2022. You are still coming to campaign with bag of rice in 2025, 2026. Is that not a failure? So no progress. The generator you are giving to people, they go fit fuel them. The fridge you are giving to people, they go fit fuel them, they go fit power them. People are hungry, people are suffering. The rice you give to them, do they have money to buy other ingredients to cook it? And people are clapping for you people. People are clapping for them. All of a sudden, Obi Cubana and Cubana chief priest, they now know more than every other person because of their personal business and political gains. It's not because of Igbos. In all the campaigns I've been seeing so far, City Boy International Limited, I have not seen the plan of City Boy or Tinubu for Igbos. If you have seen, tell me. None. You just got up and give them 5,000 naira. And some people that cannot think about their past and think about their future, they are busy collecting it and clapping. After election now, they forget again for another 4 years. But the latest Brabos, the latest Phantom, the latest, that is all about. It's not about you. Like I've said, you can support anybody you want to support in politics, but stop coming to deceive your people. You need to lay a legacy. Ojuku has a legacy today. Most Igbo people have legacies. What will be the legacy of Obi Cubana and Cubana chief priest? They sold their brothers, they sold their whole ethnic group for personal gain. Cubana chief priest now saying the Emiri Bonaga. Mokwe Habaro. Ojuku that led the Biafran army, how will he feel? How will the family of the Ojukos feel? Because of stomach infrastructure, you forget your past. So you don't have a future. All you're thinking of now is what you will gain. Obi Cubana and Cubana chief priest. Ozo ano ngwa akode. Ngwa akode. Igbos go to write them down for record. Say no na follow insult Igbos, or na follow sell Igbos. In all this, you've not told us what you do for now to bring out Mazen Nandekano. You've not said it. You can't be checking nothing. The only time they spoke about Mazen Nandekano was that October-November period that they sentenced him to go to Sokoto. That was, and Igbos were dragging them. They started showing us picture that they met in Shayin. So after that, nothing. Now it's campaign just to win for APC and to feed themselves and to feed their family members. If Nigeria is working, their children will be in Nigeria. Their children will be in the same school as your children. They will be in the street like you. But they don't really care about you guys. Keke si meri Bonaga. Age meri Ubonaya. Kole ge meri Ubonaya. Kemba ge meri Ubonaya. Odro possibly meri Bonaga. It was no victor, no vanquish. After all the whole world supports Nigeria army. In 3.5 years, they still couldn't quench the Biafran army. In 3.5 years. Nobody win, nobody lose. Assuming say Nigeria lose, therefore don't shift Igbo go corner. But from there till now, they don't feel shift Igbo go corner. And a son of Igbo land, Chibika for Oboyike, Sinemeri Bonaga, so that he can speak emotionally and appease Sheyi Tinubu. They go to laugh on her. He who sells his brother, even the buyers will not trust you. Jisinike. I bought also. After election, there's still life after campaign. Igbos get chetaro because of personal gains.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. These sets of greedy Igbo billionaires are doing everything to tarnish the reputation of the Igbos. They are doing everything to bring down the name of the Igbos, to rubbish down and water down everything the Igbos have suffered to build over the years. I don't know whether this is greed or this is like idiocy, or maybe low IQ, or that's the quest to amass more wealth, or stinginess. I don't know how to put it. I don't know whether it's incontentedness, or I don't really know how to put it. The right adjective to use for these people. These people are already wealthy already. Why would you put your wealth, your business on the line because of this movement that you know is going to damage your reputation? If not because of the selfishness that has overshadowed you and the greed that is all in your mind, there is no reason on earth, no reason whatsoever will prompt you to join the city boy movement that you guys are pushing and trying to force down the truth of the Igbos in the southeast. Go to other part of the country. City boy movement is not as loud as what is happening in the southeastern part of the country, and that's because they want to capture that hold. They want to capture the southeast, owing to the fact that the north, the far north, is going to be very hard for Tinubu. And that's the reason why they want to gain an inroad into the same place they've denied their people of appointment, into the same place they've denied their people of good infrastructure, and like they've denied their people what is truly theirs. Why should it be now? All these years, what has it done for the Igbos, or what has it done to warrant the support of the Igbos? Of course, if you want to like kind of pacify people and draw them closer together, your first tenor is what you use to kind of draw them together. You don't just treat them anyhow and wait till the end of that tenor and try to use money to buy some of these fake billionaires, thinking that they can convince a vast majority of the Igbos to change their mind towards your administration or towards you. This man must be joking, and this set of billionaires that are because, or that are under the illusion that they are going to make more money and they are going to stay afloat at the top forever, decided to insult the Igbo and have decided to kind of denigrate the Igbo with their uncalled and their reckless utterances. They shall regret one day, and of course they will come back to tell the story even more better than those ones that have experienced it before. Because I don't know, if not that these people are daft, I don't know what they are still pursuing again, what they are still running after again, after the whole wealth they've made and the money they've amassed. What should make you betray your own, and what should make you denigrate your own tribe? Well, this is beyond comprehension and beyond imagination, because I cannot even imagine this set of people who were made by their own people, who were made by the Igbo, still coming back to throw tantrums and to like a kind of shade the Igbos as though they made their money out of the blooming. There is no problem. Time shall tell. This is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.